I've been called a collector. I mean, I've worked in a record shop for most of my adult life, so there's really no big surprise there.
I don't know.
If you were to grade me as a collector, I'm not in the same league as some of the greats, that we're going to meet.
Depends on the music, how it sounds.
My younger brother loves women and romantic, but he collects porn.
Ah.
He's obsessed with porn.
That's a different kind of collection.
Yeah, he loves porn, and I can't handle it.
Well, if you have a record collection, it's good not to move house too often.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't want to do that, mate.
I have to be honest and say when I got this job at the record shop, I thought I'd meet girls, or at the very least, some like-minded people. But as the months passed, I realised the job, the staff, and the customers were very different from what I expected. And they weren't just a little bit different. To me, they seemed to have arrived from another planet.
Clave, when it translates password. 3x2. Ahí está la síncopa.
Saturday morning.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
A man with some...
G'day, mate. How are you?
He was a character, wasn't he?
He was a bit of a character, yeah.
Haven't you seen him before? No.
No.
I've always been into bands that are a little off-centre, or a little harder to find than what you hear on mainstream radio. And my new manager Adrian seemed like he would have a lot to teach me. I was keen to see his incredible collection of rare records and CDs, as he'd been working at the same record store for 12 years, and he told me he'd been collecting well before this as well.
Another one, Kids in the Kitchen. No?
Australian?
Australian again.
Oh.
We really need to go through this at work, but anyway, so this is just, it's the height. It's all... look at that. Looks like it's straight from the shop, doesn't it?
Billy
Straight
Ocean.
from the shop.
It's
Billy, that is pristine, and that would be definitely 20 years old.
Kiss and ACDC, equal.
Kiss and ACDC
First,
equal.
yeah, they were favorite bands. With makeup Kiss and non-makeup ACDC.
Oh, you don't like
Then
that.
second,
Makeup, AC/DC, they never more makeup.
no, I'm saying,
the outfit.
for makeup is my favourite. The band I'm favourite, I know trying not to pick away them up always. Well, I mean, I hit DC, I like DC, but then I hit Kiss. I go, Kiss is slightly better than DC. It's okay. Make it fair, equal. For makeup band, my best Kiss, and for non-makeup, DC.
I wasn't getting autographs in the 70s. I just didn't have the idea of it till 83.
This is something that's evolved later in your life.
Yeah, from about 83 when Simon Garfunkel came.
So the first.
Yeah, they were the first I ever met.
Did you get them both?
Yeah, in the Regency. I was very excitedly threw my cap in the air that Bob Dylan had won this Grammy. I thought, wow, I'm the only person here. If he comes in tonight, how happy is he going to be? And the last Ansett flight, about 11:20, doors opened up and I just said, congratulations, Mr. Dylan.
Oh.
And I showed him Blonde on Blonde and...
So he knew what you were talking about when you said congratulations?
Yeah. Oh, I assume he did.
Yeah.
And I showed him the album and he opened it up and folded that album.
Yeah,
There's a beautiful
double.
woman inside and he said, ooh, she was a good sort. And I was like, oh, I've got him. I'll go for the pen. And he signs it big as this and he says, I hope you don't sell this in a hurry. Which is, I think what he says to everybody.
Yeah.
And then I fainted in the flower pot. I flaked out. I was
In the flower pot?
Yeah, there's a
In
flower
the
pot
airport.
outside. I just went, I got the album and
It was too much for you.
Yeah, it was. Actually, it was.
Then there's the other collector who collects, he tries to appreciate it, he wants to appreciate it, but really doesn't have a passion for it. He just wants to have it to be noticed.
Like a fashion label or something
it's
like that? Or...
one of the most pitiful way of collecting.
Have you met people like that?
Yeah, heaps.
Not everyone is cut out to do this line of work. You don't get special training, but you have to deal with special people. These people are highly complex, highly motivated and completely unique. And this is their environment. They are rare birds. Some come every week at the same time and stay for around the same period of time, sometimes up to 4 or 5 hours. But once they feel comfortable, they open up their mouths and they really start to sing. This is their place. Our record shop is their habitat. I work here, but they live here.
Yeah, he met Elvis.
Oh, you met Elvis?
Yeah, and that was a big deal.
Yeah, no, it's a big deal. You never met Elvis, did you?
No, I got the ticket. His trainer, son.
If you had a button that made you feel good, would you push it? Would you push it? And if you had an itch that did you no good, would you scratch it? Would you scratch it, baby?